Even until recent times, our Shaykh Ahsan Hanif, rahimahullah ta'ala, he was someone known for his zuhud, for his humbleness, for his not wanting the dunya and so on. There's a story that I was remembering last night where one of the princes of Saudi Arabia, one of the ruling princes, he came to his house, and this is many years ago, and the Shaykh used to live in a very old house, like a mud hut, very old house, very small. And when you go to his house, you sit on the floor. There's no couches, there's no chairs, there's no sofas. You sit on the floor like the old Arab style when they have those cushions on the floor and you sit down. So that prince, when he came in and he saw this is where the Sheikh's living, and he's clearly like, it's a very small house, he has guests, people come from all over the world to visit him and so on. He said to him that I want to buy you land and build you a nice house. Build you a proper house. The Sheikh said, no, I don't need that. He said, no, you have to. He insisted, no, you have to. So the Shaykh, seeing that this prince is insisting and he can't get out of this because he's a prince, he's saying, no, I'm going to build a house, don't worry, I'm going to pay for it, you have nothing to worry about. He said to him that I have a house that I'm building on such and such a street, such and such a road. So he said, okay, then the prince said, if that's fine, as long as you're doing something, that's okay. If you have a house that you're building and so on, that's fine. And he left. The Sheikh's children, they came to him afterwards and they said, we don't have a house on that street, we're not building a house, we haven't bought any land. What do you mean? So he said, isn't that where our graveyard is? Isn't that where the graveyard is? And I'm building my house there. Every single one of us is building our houses in a cemetery, in a graveyard, that all of us will sooner or later go towards. And that's what he was referring to. It was a very smart way of declining, in a way, his offer. But look at this irada of the akhirah, wanting and desiring the hereafter, rahimahullah ta'ala. And Allah Azza wa Jalla says, فَأُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ سَعْيُهُمْ مَشْكُورًا. For such people, Allah Azza wa Jalla will give to them the blessings of this life and the blessings of the next life. Allah Azza wa Jalla will give to them both. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, كُلًّا نُمِدُّ هَؤُلَاءِ وَهَؤُلَاءِ مِنْ عَطَاءِ رَبِّكَ. Because Allah Azza wa Jalla will provide for both camps. That is from the universal laws of Allah. Allah has ordained that Allah will provide for all of His creation. So it's not the case that just because someone wants the hereafter that they will have wealth and ease and felicity. And for those people who don't want the hereafter, they will have hardship. Or vice versa. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, هَؤُلَاءِ وَهَؤُلَاءِ. These and those, both of them will be given from the provisions of your Lord. So those people, Allah Azza wa Jalla provides for both. And that is also from the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.